All right, what's up, everybody? Let's do like we're gonna do an easy defect run here and just go over some of the basics. I'm gonna over explain some of it, but hopefully this will give you an idea of how to play the character and just how to level up in general, and get through to the Act 3 boss. Like we'll see if we're able to beat him. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over like pathing, decision making here. Like how to build the deck, and then like just navigating through combat, how to get through there most effectively. Like mostly it's the decision making process here, in deck building and pathing, that has most of the impact, and it's like less about the micro in combat, although that does matter a little bit. So let's see. Can I get multiple elites after the chest? The answer is only this way, which looks a little bit rough considering there's like going to be 2 hard combats leading into that. Then most likely I'm going to be going this way and trying to rest max here. Or I don't know, like 2 early elites in a row with no rest in between just looks pretty rough. So like it might just be this. It might just be a 2 elite type of act, because we already have a hard path here, right? This is going to be 3 easy combats, an event, and then a hard pool combat into an elite. The good news is that we get a ton of rests going into there. I guess if we feel really good, we could always go this way. But we'll see how we're doing after like these 2 upgrades. Hopefully I don't have to rest in these spots. But given hard pool combat into elite, like we just might need to rest here. So anyway, like transformer card is I think probably the most fun. Silken Trees is also pretty fun, but like this is just too random. I really like taking this one. Do we have an early shop? And the answer is no, there's no shop. I'm going to hit an Act 1 on this path. I guess a third option would be going up this way, taking the transform a card, and then trying to take 3 elites this way. So that is a decision, right? Like if I transform a card, I'm going to get less upgrades though, but I do hit a shop. Like transform a card, hit the shop, get 1 upgrade, versus the 2 that I'm going to get this way. Yeah, so that's a trade-off, right? Like I'm not going to do this one. It's either transform a card or skip my gold. I think I'm just going to go with my first instinct, go with the upgrades, because if I can upgrade this glam reward, it's probably going to be really good. And like the way the defect works, you start with a lightning orb, you get these 3 orbs here. This passive ability triggers at the end of your turn, so it just deals 3 damage to a random enemy. And then the evoke happens when you have all these orb slots filled, and then you channel another orb. So like if I had these 2 filled and I channeled the lightning, it would pop this lightning and it would deal 8 damage to a random enemy. So I think because he's about to shrink us, let's see, 18 versus 6. This is going to deal more damage over time than the 3rd strike would. So I just go strike, zap. Like this 3 damage per turn is going to catch up to what that extra strike would have been this turn. So here I can just go defend, dual cast. See, like right now I would have had no lightning left. It turns out it's really not going to matter this much because no matter what I do, he's just going to die to this lightning. But yeah, that's how the orbs work for the defect. Let's see, double vulnerable, double hot fix, or double momentum strike. I think this is an easy 22 damage for 1 right off the bat. Is this, I mean, then it goes down to 0. So like, let's take that. That's pretty big damage right off the bat. Let's see if we can get it to come into play here. So we'll just go defend, strike. I'm noticing that I have a skill potion here to like get me out of a bad scenario with, oh, we can just kill to get me out of a bad scenario with an elite or something, or the hard pool combat. Oh, and a refract right off the bat. Yeah, so we just take this. Like, refract is one of the best cards on the elite. It solves a bunch of the combats here. Like, we're in overgrowth. It's good against the kin because the glass deals damage to all enemies. It starts at 4 and then it goes progressively down by 1. So like, end of your first turn, this is going to deal 8 damage to all enemies because it channels 2 glass. Channeling 2 is also really strong because it pushes your orbs. So like, refract is really, really good here. Yeah, like in this fight, I just cast refract once and like it just ends the fight. So let's defend once. And then we'll double strike. Do I want to take 2? So here's the question, right? I could dual cast and try to get lucky. Let's do that. I'm going to dual cast and try to get lucky. Like if yeah, I'm just going to do this. Okay, because that tells me where to put the last strike, which is here. The reason I evoked that is because I have a refract coming up. I either have refract or momentum strike. Like, momentum strike's just going to kill one of these, and the refract is going to kill both of them, essentially. Yeah, and I just go refract on here. And yeah, this was trivial. Okay, so our damage is really, really good already. And we get an uproar. Now, I like hologram quite a bit. I think it's going to be better later on. I'm going to take this uproar because it's just, like, our damage is so stacked. Like, imagine hitting uproar into refract. It's just so much damage. So like, our damage is solved, and now I'm like looking for block. Like, literally my damage plan is solved for Act 1. Okay, and then we're going to sharp 2 on the refract or the uproar. I think because refract is so strong on its own, like, I'm going to sharp 2 the uproar, because then it's going to go to 8 twice, so that's 16. And then when I upgrade it, it's going to go up by, it's going to turn into 20. So like, yeah, and the refract, because it channels glass, it just does so much damage already. I'm going to sharp the uproar. That was pretty, I'd say pretty lucky. Let's see if we can draw uproar here. We don't. Just defend, strike. A little bit sad that we get shrunk before we get to play one of those cards. Okay, perfect. So uproar's here. We have like a 50-50 shot to hit the refract off of the uproar. So let's do that. Next question is, which one do I hit? I have a momentum strike that's going to deal 14. So like, I can pretty much guarantee kill this one if I target it, right? Because it's going to deal 10 plus 14. It doesn't guarantee it, but it's going to be pretty close depending on what uproar hits. Yeah, and then the 2 glass are going to evoke, which is going to kill this one already. So now I focus the next one. Can we kill? Like, this is going to deal 16. Yeah, I think so. All right, so we've gotten pretty lucky so far. Like, I'm taking the boot sequence because it's good into the elites that I'm going to fight. So if I look at my map, I've got 1, 2 elites, or 3 elites that I'm going to fight. So that's going to, in overgrowth, it's going to be the statue, Burdanus, and Frog Parasite. Frog Parasite we already have solved with the refract. The Burdanus and the statue, the boot sequence is less good into the statue, but it's good into Burdanus. Plus, I haven't taken any block cards yet. This is nice because it pushes orbs, but it's only 4 block. Like, I'm just taking the boot sequence. So let's see. Okay, we've got Bird on us. So look, boot sequence coming in clutch right here, because we can just go boot sequence refract. Take 7, but we're going to deal 4, 8, 11 on top of this. Now we can go momentum strike. It's just so much damage. Can I kill? So this is going to be 16 plus 9 is 25. Plus 6 doesn't quite kill. So I can go like this, dual cast, and then defend. Oh, I thought I had an extra energy for some reason. Well, whatever. We're going to take a little bit. I probably should have played an extra defend because I don't need that much more damage this turn. So like I took an extra 5 because I just miscounted my energy. Start of each combat, channel 1 dark. That's going to be pretty good. And then we get a consuming shadow. Which is a cool card, but the thing is, I need to solve my block problem right now. I don't really have that many block cards, and like a 0 cast block with these heavy attacks here is just, it's just like where I'm at right now. And now we can start upgrading. So let's upgrade. Yeah, Uproar is going to deal 20. Momentum Strike's going to deal 30, though. It goes from dealing 22 to 30. This goes from 16 to 20. So, like, let's upgrade this Momentum Strike. Yeah. Heal 22, fight some enemies. I don't have any shops. Like, I think I can probably beat these guys. I just have to lose less than 22 health. And then I'm going to get the card rewards for fighting the enemies. So we'll take that one. Yeah, and we should wipe these guys. So 12. I can full block here and take out. Let's take out this one. And then damage this one, because he's the one dealing damage next turn. And then Uproar or Refract should just, unfortunately we drew both. So like this Uproar is going to hit a strike. Yeah, I guess I'm going to take 8 if I don't kill that one. This is going to push a lightning when I cast it. Yeah, we just have to kill this one. And then this is going to deal 6 all. So, oh, look, we can zap. Zap is going to evoke this Dark Orb, which is going to deal 18 to the lowest one. So I can go strike and then zap, and the Dark Orb kills this one. Like, the defect is kind of hard to understand what's going on at first. But like knowing what all the orbs do will help you pick the order that you should play your cards in. Like when you evoke Dark, it deals damage equal to the number that's on it to the lowest health enemy. So that's why I killed the one that was 1, knowing that my zap was going to just automatically kill the other one. We're going to take a white noise here because this upgrades to cost 0. So we have a little bit of a theme going on of like these 0 cost cards. So like zap upgrades to 0, boot sequence is 0, boost away is 0, white noise upgrades to 0. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards out of 16. There's a few cards that like like scrape it draws 5 cards, and then you discard anything that doesn't cost 0. So like a scrape is an uncommon. That's a really good card to have in this build. And then there's, I think it's called All for One. It deals 10 damage and you return all 0 cost cards from your discard pile to your hand. Like those 2 cards I'm looking out for because they fit with my build right now. I don't need the focus potion. I'd rather have weak and block and the skill potion. Like these are defensive potions here that are going to get me through the elites. This is just going to help me deal more damage, which I am already kind of good at. Okay, every other card reward, gain a power. That's going to be pretty good on the defect here. Let's just upgrade the white noise straight away. And then we can get our power game moving. This is so strong, having a dark at the beginning of every combat. Okay, so here, this is nice. This is why we took boost away. Because I can refract here, it's going to push these orbs. Yeah, it'll only evoke this one, but then I can boost away. I'll only take 3 on this turn and just deal a ton of damage. And I should be able to kill this turn. Yeah, here's Momentum Strike. Like, just so you can see what white noise does. Yeah, subroutine. It doesn't do anything for this fight, but the white noise as a 0 is super strong. This makes dark bigger. The double energy is cool. It upgrades as another 0. Yeah, I'm gonna take it because even before I upgrade it, it can let me like uproar and refract in the same turn, for example. Actually, it doesn't quite get me there because it will only give me. It's only gonna get me to 4, but it could get me to like uproar, defend, or something like that, or like uproar, momentum strike, defend. You know, something cool like that. Plus the 0s I have. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. Okay, Frog Parasite, we're ready for you. Let's just go Zap Strike. A little bit of an unfortunate turn 1 here, but this is okay. Yeah, like here, I just double energy. I refract. And then I can defend, boost away. Or does he die? 8, 11? No, he doesn't die, so I have to defend here. Oh, actually, if I strike, he does die, right? Because this goes down to 8. Yeah. So if I strike here, I don't even have to block. And now I have 2 glass orbs to help me deal with these ones. I've got an uproar coming up. And a momentum strike. Yeah, let's white noise. Get a feral. This is probably not going to come into play, but let's see. Do I have it? Yeah, I have a strike in there. So let's just cast a feral. We'll deal 16 here because he's attacking. Or 16 here would leave him at 5. This is going to deal 6. Yeah, so let's kill the bigger one. And I'm doing this because this is 16 damage plus the 6 here is going to kill this one, and it has more health. I really want to just take out one of these ones. I'm okay to take this 6 damage. I think to end the fight quicker and like not get these infects. So yes, I'm taking 6, but I did it pretty intentionally because I don't want, I'm reshuffling my deck and I want less infects to draw. Yeah, so we'll just go strike, defend here to defend the infect. Whoop. and we're good. Kunai. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain 1 dexterity. Oh boy. Okay, uproar into uproar is pretty good. Like double uproar is good because you can just hit one off of the other one. Plus I have this double energy to like let me double uproar. So I'm taking that. Like capacitor is cool and all, but like we're just a beefy build. Heal 9 and upgrade. I think let's do that. Right? That's gonna take me to full. Like this is also cool, but I'm gonna upgrade this double energy and just make it a 0. And we're looking for all for 1 as a card reward. All right, statue's interesting because this slow ability, it gets a progressive 10% damage, like for each attack, for each card that you play. So I can go, I'm not going to use my double energy because I can't spend it. So I can go dual cast, defend, and then momentum strike's going to deal like mega damage. So let's dual cast, defend, and then this deals 18 twice. And then we get this dark orb here chilling. Okay, so look, uproar can hit strike, uproar, refract. If this uproar hits an uproar, like we're in business here. I guess I go boost away just to play a card. Strike. And then uproar deals 9 twice. Plus whatever I grab. Not the best. Like I hit the strike there. So now I also want to like start card removing these strikes so that uproar just has like mega hits. Okay, let's see what we get for power. Buffer is perfect. So like I'm just not even gonna think about blocking here. And then uproar can only hit refract. So this is gonna be pretty good. So I'll deal 7 and then uproar. And we just like completely annihilated that boss. I get a second refract. That's really enticing considering I have like a double energy already and I have 2 uproars. It's just gonna give me a better chance to hit refract off of the uproar. So I'm taking it. And then we can upgrade. Like we can upgrade zap. We can upgrade the sharp uproar. We can upgrade one of the refracts. I think those are pretty much the choices. I think making zap a 0 actually goes harder than you would think because the fact that it doesn't cost energy and it pushes these orbs, like it allows for like really good damage. Now you have to consider the hand where you get like defend, zap, dual cast. This is a bad hand. Or like boot sequence, boost away, defend, zap, dual cast as your opener. Like this hand does nothing. So I need to consider that, but I have enough damage here where like I'm willing to deal with a defensive hand if I get it. So let's upgrade the zap. And now let's just take a peek at our deck. Like I'm building towards a 0 cost bonus type of deck. So like all for 1 is going to be so strong because it's going to return zap, boost away, boot sequence, double energy, white noise. Like it can grab 5 cards. The scrape can grab 5 cards out of 20, which is just, it's like there's a 20% chance that I hit that I would hit something. So like here, let's just go to the kin, see what we get for a card reward. We're hoping for a scrape or all for 1. Let's see. Boot sequence almost full blocks, so I can go boot sequence. Let's focus. This one has less health. And I get the dexterity bonus off of the kunai. And like, we're on Ascension 1. Like, I'm doing this so that I can show, yeah, just like proper deck building in like a low pressure environment. Here, I probably should have focused this one. I'd actually be a little bit short on, well, I would have gotten lucky, and because of this lightning hit this one, I would have been like one short otherwise if I had focused the first one. This might be just a block potion turn, but my health is so high that it kind of doesn't matter, and I'm probably just going to save this block potion for later. So like here, I'll kill this one. We hit a refract, channeled 2 glass. If I dual cast, it's going to deal 24 damage to this one. Like, that looks pretty spicy. And then this is going to be 8. This is like, this guy will go down to 2 and just die to glass orbs. I'm sacrificing 15 damage, but I'm about to heal off the ancient. So like, we're just going to dual cast this dark orb. Yeah, and then it's going to deal 8 more. And now this one just dies to glass on the next turn. So I can start focusing the big dude. So here we go, zap. Refract. And then boost away. Take 2. And this ended up being pretty easy. Sure, I'll loop. I don't need to double energy for anything here. Yeah, and that's the power of having 2 refracts in the deck. Like, I could dual cast here and deal 6 twice, so I deal 12, but like, I don't really need to do that yet. Like, I can just let these ping down. Yeah, and then, yeah, see, zap being a 0, evokes that orb. Refract twice. Yeah, I'll just take 10. Like, I'm not too worried here. I don't need to block potion because, again, I'm going to heal off the ancient. And this fight is, like, pretty much over. Okay, we had Ice Lance, Coolant Buffer, Defrag. Like, the buffer seems pretty good. The coolant seems pretty good. The Ice Lance seem, I mean, they all seem pretty good, honestly. Ice Lance channeling 3 frost. Like, I don't have much defense happening other than the, like, this boot sequence and the boost away. I guess I'm pretty likely to have, you know, 2 to 3 unique orbs between the glass, the lightning, and the dark that I'm channeling every turn. So I think it's either Ice Lance or Coolant. I'm concerned about taking Ice Lance because I already have 2 refracts. But like, Uproar into Ice Lance is pretty good. I have a double energy. Let's go for the fun. Ice Lance is just really good. I don't know what the right choice there was, honestly. Oh, this is fun. Let's go for the fun. Like, I get an extra energy, and then I get card rewards contain cards from other colors. So like I'm gonna get like Necrobinder card rewards and stuff. It was just like this is the fun choice. I think this is definitely fun. Like I don't need this because I have a double energy already. Like the quad cast would be good if I had like something that was oriented around dark orbs. Like if I had taken that consuming shadows earlier, like this would have been really good. But this is just too much fun. Let's look at the map. Let's see, I've got 2 elites this way. I've got 2 elites this way. I would prefer this path because there's a rest in between. But that one looks pretty hard to get to. So it kind of looks like this is the path, right? Because I hit this shop with like 400 gold. 3 combats into a rest. And then the problem is second shop there. Well, what's the best way to do this? I guess this one gives me 3 elites and no shop. But I want to spend this gold. Like, so the question is, I can go this way also, but I'm skipping an upgrade. And I get no rest. It's basically like 3 elites in a row with no rest. I don't love this. I think the safer path is just this one. Rest. The problem here, this is just 5-6 combats into an elite. Yeah, and then once I fight this one, I'm locked into 2 more in a row without. This is 3 elites in a row. Yeah, let's go down this middle path. We're gonna go this way. This is the safest way to do it. Okay. Boot sequence coming in clutch. Because when you full block this one, he stuns. So I don't need to worry about hitting him. Look at that. And then here, strike on this guy blocks for more than blocking does. And now this was like very easy because I hit uproar. Do I want a power potion? Again, these 3 defensive options here. Like I think power potion might just be better than skill potion here. Oh, the anger is interesting. Yeah, let's take the anger, hoping that I'm gonna hit that all for 1 card somewhere. I'm gonna lose 5 HP to choose. I just don't want the bing bong. Like one of these relics doubles every card that you add to your deck. So I just want not that one, like this one. I want not this one. Whenever you play attack, gain 1 block, that's pretty good. Oh, we don't get there. There is a 3rd uproar, which is just kind of nasty. Oh, membership. I'm taking this. Yeah. Can I do this? Yeah, I can do this. This. Card remove strike. And then do I want a 2nd white noise or a regal pillow? I only have 1, 2, 3 cards that exhaust. Every 5 times you exhaust, draw a card. I guess I could do this, and then upgrade the white noise. That's probably it. Obtain a random power or random 0. I think random power is more fun, but like, let's look at the compendium and look at my zeros. Like the zeros that I can get here, like claw would be like, not that great. I think anything else and I would be happy with it. So let's take the 0. We're just gonna continue down this 0 cost theme. I get another boost away. Yeah, not great, but not terrible either. I think we just refract boot sequence and take 7. Oh, and I keep forgetting I have 4 energy, so we only take 1 here. No, you cannot have my refract. So let's white noise. Cast as loop. We'll zap. We'll uproar. Oh, do I want to uproar or ice lance? This is 19. This is 12 plus. Gives me a chance to hit another uproar or momentum strike. So I think we just uproar and gamble it. Look at that. That's why we have 3 uproars in the deck. I'll take my refract back. Thank you. I don't need any of these. Yeah, I mean, the vigor is kind of nice, but the vigor actually is kind of nice with all these like multi-hit attacks that I have. Like I have refract twice. I have uproar 3 times. So like this goes from 8 to 10 twice. It only adds a couple damage, and like, I don't know. With the prismatic gem, actually I'm taking the patter there. Let's see, how strong are we feeling? I really want to upgrade that white noise. I have a bunch of defense. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Like, I think we can beat this guy. So let's see. Let's zap. I don't need to double energy. I can boot sequence, defend. He's attacking for 21. I can weak potion here, which is going to weaken him for 3 turns. See, now I'm full blocked. Let's uproar. Let's dual cast. There's a lot of dazed in my deck already. Let's see if we can fade some of that. Okay, let's white noise. The Joss paper already drew me a card. Nice. Whenever I play a power, channel 1 lightning. So here we're gonna patter and then uproar. Okay, let's white noise. Storm. 13. 3, 4, 5. Like, I'm kind of whittling down my powers. Let's see. I really only need to draw one of these 3 cards to kill next turn. So 28. Yeah, I'm going to take 15 here, but if I draw any one of those 3 cards, we're good. And we drew this one. That's great. We drew all 3 of them, actually. So took a little bit more damage than I wanted to in that. Enfeebling Touch is interesting. It's nice because it has Ethereal, but it wipes out so many attacks. I'm gonna take it. Now my deck is getting a little bit crowded. Let's just do Uproar and see what we hit. Hopefully it's not Strike. There we go. Creative AI. Creative AI is cool. Get a new power every turn. We hit a defrag. Okay, so let's go. Zap. Defrag. Give me more focus. And then just Ice Lance into this. Okay, can I kill? This deals 30. It's not quite killing, but let's see. He's attacking for 8 plus 7 is 15. This is going to push 2 orbs, which is going to gain me 12 block. Yeah, so I just go like this. Yeah, and then anything kills. Okay, we're set up pretty well here. Like, Defy, again, like, just such a strong block card. I don't think I need it, is the thing. Like, I've got 25 cards already. My block cards are like this, this, this. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the 4 defends. Backflip also really interesting with the double energy. I am lacking some card draw. I'm actually lacking card draw completely. I'm taking Defy because it's ethereal. So if I don't use it, it just goes away. Candelabra is sweet there. Hit a shop. Let's immediately remove another strike. Data disc. Start each combat with 1 focus. Oh, Pocket Watch is really good too. Can I do both? I cannot. 3 or fewer cards, draw 3 additional. Or start with 1 focus. Like, I think this is just better. The Pocket Watch is just better. I've got a ton of defense up here. Yeah, let's take the Pocket Watch. Is plating better than this speed potion? It probably is. So let's do that. Okay. I'm getting greedy here. Of course. Let's power potion and see what we get for this fight. Okay, I'm taking the creative AI. Like, boot sequence, boost away, does fine. This is one of the hands I was talking about, right? Like, I have a lot of good stuff in my deck, but like a hand like this just doesn't do anything. Yeah, let's boot sequence. Let's boost away. I'm taking 3. I'm going to take 2 more. Yeah, we'll get another power. Yeah, I'm only taking 4. Now we can just focus on attacks, and look at this. 6 damage off of the... I have 6 energy off of the candelabra. I can go patter. I can play all these, right? Well, yeah, let's patter. The buffer is really good here. Actually, it's not that good because he hits 3 times. So let's see. I think Defy is like net neutral. Like, I gain 7 block. However, it gives me 2 tainted, which adds 6 damage. But it weakens. I guess this technically is block. So I just go Defy. Right? So now he's dealing 15, but I'm blocking for 7. It gave him the tainted, but it also weakened him. So like, this is just net neutral. I mean, it's net block. And we're pretty much good here. And I think, yeah, Uproar, there's no cards left in here. So like, I think just Refract Anger. Or yeah, Refract just kills. I don't need any of these. Okay, I've got 33 health going into the 3rd elite. Again, hand that kind of does nothing. So I think I'm going to go Zap. I'm going to strike first to save this Vigor for the next turn. And I'm already full blocked, so I can just save the boot sequence. Okay, 6 energy is so sweet. So let's Ice Lance. Let's Momentum Strike. And then Uproar. That was so much damage. Yep, and you die. I just don't need any of these. Like, I'm never taking anything that costs star. 3rd copy of each attack. Like, I just don't need to do that. And I've got 33 health with a block potion and a plating going to Decimillipede. And like, we should honestly just crush Decimillipede. So let's power. Yeah, look at this. We get a spinner. I wish that we had an extra energy to spare. So I could do both of these, but this should actually just be pretty good because I can defy this one. I can block for a bit. Yeah. Let's attack you. Boot sequence. And then defy you. That should pretty much take care of the turn. And we take 3. Not bad. Zap is going to evoke this. We can enfeebling touch this one. We'll go strike, patter. Does this kill? I think it does. All right, we made it. We get Happy Flower. So we have so much energy. Exhaust all non-attack cards. A Flame Barrier. Flame Barrier is kind of interesting, but I already have like so many block cards. I'm kind of, at this point, I'm just looking for something specific. Like I'm looking for that all for one. Upgraded common skill. Upgraded uncommon skill. This could be like a glacier. I don't want to lose these two. I'm more willing to lose the liquid bronze. Yeah, let's do that. See what we get. Oh, okay. We already have so much energy. Let's just take the overclock to draw. Like I'm missing card draw, so that should be pretty easy. I think I just rest going into this fight. Let's see. Well, I'm at 30 and I have these 2 block cards going into Knowledge Demon. I should be fine. Honestly, I should be fine because I have Joss Paper to help me draw. I can take he gives you an option to take 6 damage at the end of your turn or draw 1 less card. I can just draw 1 less card because I have Pocket Watch and Joss Paper to help me make up the card draw loss. And I have these 2 block cards. Like I'm going to get greedy here. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on me completely and upgrade this white noise. Okay, again, opening hand that does like actual nothing. Like these are all my defense cards, but I'll just gain the vigor and then I'll Pocket Watch next turn because I only played 1 card. Yeah. Okay, great. So it's white noise. Play a Feral. Feral's actually good. So like first time I play a 0 attack, return it to my hand. This is gonna bounce the anger. So it's Feral. Well, anger. Anger. And then strike because I'm full blocked already. I did play too many cards that turn, but that's okay. I can Enfeebling Touch, Momentum Strike. I have 3 energy left. So I am going to draw here. I'm glad that I did because now I can Uproar. And just push a ton of damage. Pen Nibs on 9, so my next attack doubles. It's going to be this refract. One, 3 or fewer cards. Do I need this subroutine whenever I play a power? I guess. I don't have any other powers, but I don't want to draw this again. I guess I'm going to zap here and just let this... I'm just going to push the damage and let this go back into my deck. I'm only taking 5 off of this hit, so I don't need to block with this plating or the potion yet. The reason I zapped over the strike there is because I wanted to get that glass orb that was deteriorating out of my hand. Okay. This is going to be a big damage turn, so I think I'm going to overclock and draw and see if I can draw into my double energy, which I did. So here, I double energy. I get 8. I can patter to give this a little bit more damage. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And then I can like just get this subroutine out of here. So like here, this. This has ethereal, so it's going to leave the deck, which I think I'm fine with at this point. I'm just going to get this out of my deck. Now I'm going to choose the damage option, and now I have to start being careful. Like, I just need to keep in mind that he's dealing 19 to me, plus I'm taking 7 at the end of the turn. So like this could be a plating moment. So here, I'm going to go like this, refract. We will momentum strike. I'm trying to decide if I want to just push the damage or not. I think I'm just pushing the damage. Yeah. And then I'll plating. Yeah, let's Ice Lance. And you're dead. I think I took no damage that fight, or maybe 5. Yeah, I think I took 5, but is not much. Okay, I get a malaise here. I also get a domain. The domain is really cool. The domain's really cool. The malaise just like takes an enemy out of contention of winning. But I already have so many block cards. I wish I knew who I was fighting in Act 3, like which boss it was going to be. Like if it was going to be test subject, I would just take this and then save it for the 3rd form. This pushes more damage, but it exhausts an attack. Like, I don't want to actually exhaust any of my attacks. Like, I want them for uproars. I think the domain is more fun. It's ethereal. The malaise is probably stronger because I have a bunch of like extra energy floating around. Yeah, let's just take that. Yeah, and it is test subject, so I'm glad I took the malaise. At a random attack that's free. Yeah, let's crossbow. I don't know, don't think too hard. Free attack every turn seems good. What I want is upgrades. And the only way I can get these upgrades is by fighting 3 elites. So it's going to be the eyeball guy, the 3, like the 3 different soldiers that one of them like makes all your cards ethereal and removes your upgrades and stuff. And then it's going to be the big sword guy. How worried am I about the sword guy? I don't know. Is the extra upgrade worth it? Yeah, let's just push through. Like, I really don't want to hit 2 shops here, but I also don't want that many combats. Like, I want this shop. Yeah, okay. Okay, great. Let's weaken you. Yep. This is gonna kill that one. That's 12 block. I guess I don't need to block again because these are gonna kill this one. So let's just strike over here. Okay, look at this. 13 damage, draw a card. I have so much energy. Okay. It doesn't matter. Power potion is good. I don't need another block card. All set with these. Okay, it's power potion. We'll play a coolant. Mummified hand would go so hard. Let's see, 15 and 6 is 21. Well, yeah, let's refract here. Oh, I have pen nib. I have pen nib on. So this is going to deal 30 and then 15 is 45. I will weaken you. And then just boot sequence. All right. Seems pretty good. Let's draw a card. Yeah, smokestack's going to make this deal damage. And then this just kills. All right, we're pretty strong going into here. Whenever I draw ethereal card, draw a card. Like upgraded Page Storm. What do I have that's ethereal? I have this. I only have 2 ethereal cards. The Dazed are ethereal. It's a 0-cost power. I think like the Whirlwind is also kind of tempting. I really need to be just thinking about how am I going to deal with Test Subject. And like these cards, specifically Malaise, Enfeebling Touch, and Defy, like really kind of save me in that fight. These don't really advance me in Test Subject. Like I'm already strong enough to fight all the elites in the hallway combats here. Like Test Subject, the third form on Test Subject is going to be the problem. So arguably Page Storm could help me get there by drawing extra cards, but like I already have the Joss Paper and the Pocket Watch. I'm skipping. That's an unfortunate Helix Drill. Let's start with just Defy, Boot Sequence, and we'll go Zap. And that was pretty good. And we'll just attack for what we can here. Okay, this guy gets out of hand if I can't kill him fast enough. Luckily we have all of our damage right here, so like this is just winning. Oh, a berry. A berry is kind of spicy. Like a 63 damage, 4 energy card. Like hitting it off of Uproar. Like I have 4 energy off the Prismatic Gem, plus I have like a double energy. I'm kind of just taking the berry here. I don't know, that might be incorrect, but I'm like a little bit worried about not drawing enough damage. Start each elite combat with 2 strength. Well, I mean, that's just pretty good. Do I want this turbo? Again, I want more card draw. Like I have 4 energy to start out with, plus the Candelabra. I don't need the turbo. Like I don't have an X spell that it's going to be good for. Festive Popper is quite good. Each combat with 8 vigor is also pretty good. The 2 weak, believe it or not, like factors in on Test Subject quite a bit. So like I'm gonna take this. So start out card remove strike. Maybe I should have taken 2 shops so that I could double card remove. Actually, that was probably the move. I probably needed to take this shop. Like this was a mistake because now I have this extra strike in my deck that if I could get rid of, just makes these uproars so much better. Like every single hit is like some huge attack off of uproar. And now I have this strike sitting there that could just like blank an uproar that I have 3 of. So that was a mistake. That was an oversight on my part. I should have counted my strikes when I was pathing. I mean, I'm taking this. And I have enough gold to just buy both of these. Like, why not? Yeah, let's just buy both relics. And then get out of here. Yeah, so deal 9 all. Adaptive strike. Okay, this is great. So let's white noise. Yep, defrag. Unfortunately, losing that defy. Hold on one second. Okay, let's refract on this guy. Oh, it's almost too much damage. Like, these are gonna kill this one over the course of 2 turns. So I'm gonna focus this one now. And we're out of here pretty easily. Now I only really have to deal with this one. Like, I focus these ones in the back because they scale up their damage super fast. Yeah, let's just draw 2 cards for free. I have 7 energy. It's so much, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we're insanely strong right now. Do I want this clarity extract over a flex potion? I kind of do. Echoing Slash is cool, but like we have refracts. This just does wipeout, like multi enemies. It's not. It's nothing special. I don't want to hit it off of Uproar. Yeah, I don't want any of these cards. The question is Flex Potion over Clarity Extract. Like, I just don't want to end up in a situation where I don't. I don't want to end up in a situation where I can't block one of these big test subject attacks and I just die. So, I don't know. I'm keeping the Flex Potion here. I don't know what the right choice was. Oh, dude. Double Refract. Let's go. Okay. And it's pen nibbed. Let's draw. It's white noise. I can boot sequence, boost away, defend to block a bunch of this. So let's refract. Anger. And block for as much as we can. So we did 134 damage that turn. That's pretty good. Oh, Shatter is going to zap the crap out of him. I think this should probably just kill. I could sit here and count it, but as to whether or not I'm going to play the Defy. But he's attacking for 24. I have this, which is going to weaken him, so I don't even need to really consider playing this. Like, yeah, and I think this just does it. Reptile Trinket. I'm taking the power potion and the block potion over the attack potion. Exhaust one to draw 3. Like, yes. Yes. Like, I really don't want to end up in a turn where I can't block test subject. That's what I'm most afraid of. What are we upgrading? Like 3 week? Like, the Malaise is already strong. The Enfeebling Touch is already strong. Yeah, I think the 3 week is going to make a difference. Like, if test subject's weak for an extra turn, that makes a difference. All right, let's see what we get here. We're not pen nibbed yet. Why is this? Oh, because I have 8 vigor. I see. So I think what I do is I refract, and then I'm going to have pen nib on this one. Yeah, let's do that. Because of my Akabeko. And then we'll double this one. Actually, maybe I should have done that the other way around. Look at that. Take one. Okay. Let's zap. I'm gonna save the patter for one of these multi-hit attacks that's left in my deck, like the Uproar or something. So let's Adaptive Strike, Strike, and then patter. That. Oh, did I play too many cards there? Do I just bury here? I think I just bury here. Like 65 damage seems pretty good. I'm gonna claw just to get myself some block. I'm gonna take some of this burn damage. And what I'm hoping for is being able to block this next big attack that he does. Either I can try to deal 92 plus 15, which actually is going to be the play. I'm going to try to do the damage. So let's go for it. I got to just count to make sure I can do it. So 92 plus 15 is 102. 107 is what I'm trying to get to. I think if I flex potion, there's probably no way that I don't hit it. Only one of these uproars is going to hit a null, which is going to weaken. I have 5 energy. Okay, let's just pop the double energy. Let's start with uproar. Oh, pen nibs on 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus this. Oh, I want the pen nib to hit this. Exhaust all my status cards. 8 times 5. So that's going to deal 80 instead. Yeah, this should be easy. So I go like this. Then I go like this. Then I go like this. Echo form. Echo form is really cool. I think I take the echo form. It's just, I mean, it's super duper strong. Like Enfeebling Touch can go a long way. Again, worried about test subject. That's my main problem. I'm upgrading this because he has got a bunch of multi-hit attacks that deal like 16 times 3 or whatever, you know, however many it is. Yes, it has to line up right, but like I'm mainly worried about surviving one of those big hits off of test subject. Let's see, what do we get here? Okay, we get free Ice Lance to start, which is great. We get a double energy. I can defy. I can Enfeebling Touch. Yeah, I think we just go double energy. I can play my whole hand. We will Berry Berry deals 71, which almost kills this one. Like, I don't want to Ice Lance and Berry the same target. I'm going to weaken you. And I'm going to boot sequence. I'm full blocked. I want to bury you, Ice Lance you. Okay, that worked out pretty well. I guess I'll just cast this Enfeebling Touch just to keep it in the deck. I really don't need to do that, but I was already over my Pocket Watch limit, so it doesn't matter. Okay, let's White Noise. Let's Storm. We'll double boost away. We'll Uproar. Okay, that was insane. These are going to kill this one, and now I just Flat Cannon. Or I go Patter than Flat Cannon. This gosh darn strike. Okay, we are super duper strong. Like Potion of Binding over Power Potion, like there's an argument here for just saving the Potion of Binding again for the test subject. Like, I love these power potions, but there's a bunch of irrelevant powers. I'm taking the Potion of Binding. And I'm skipping the... Am I supposed to take Glitter Stream here? Like, Patter doesn't really block for that much. I probably shouldn't have taken this Patter, looking back on it. Let's skip. Okay. I don't need to Defy, so let's just Uproar. Ah, the strike is killing me. Let's see. Yep. Apply Vulnerable. We'll White Noise. Smokestack. Boost Away is going to deal 5 damage off the Smokestack. Let's Refract. I can Burning Pact this Defend. Yep. White Noise. Here's a Creative AI. Boost Away to deal another 5. And then... No, we'll just keep that in the deck. I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, sure. Here's a Sunder. All right, we're kind of cooking here. Skill Potion over Flex Potion. Like, again, I'm afraid of the Defect. Eradicate with Retain is interesting. Deal 11 damage X times, like with the double energy and stuff. Like if I get yeah, it's bad off of Uproar. I'm just gonna skip it. And then I think we just go to full health. Like, I think we just go to full health. And then let's see if we can beat this guy. Okay. Let's see. If I vulnerable him first, like I'm considering the 8 vigor here because this deals 28. I think that's more than just making him vulnerable. Unless this hits like berry. I'm basically just sacrificing 8 damage. Yeah, I think I go vulnerable first. And then I uproar. And it hits the strike. Of course it does. Alright, we get to draw into some stuff here. Let's anger you. Let's weaken you. I'm going to gain 12 block, but I'm going to give him 2 strength. So that's worth. I'm only taking 2 here. Sad that I couldn't cast Echo Form. Like, really just kind of sad that I couldn't cast Echo Form. Would have been great for this fight, but here we are. I'm going to save the glam on this. I need to enfeebling touch here so that I don't lose it, because if I kill him, like if I kill him with this card, then I can't cast my enfeebling touch and it goes away. So I need to enfeebling touch. Let's get a power down. Yeah, let's defrag. I can gunk up, which would add a slime, but I think that's okay. And then I'll just patter for next turn. And now these dark orbs are looking pretty scary. Okay, so here's my scrape that I was talking about before. Let's white noise and power. We can smokestack. What do I have for zeros in here? I have a double energy and I have a boost away. The double energy would be really nice because then I can refract and malaise. So let's try to do that. We don't hit it. Loses 5 strength, applies 5 weak. Like, he's attacking for 30. I can't just let him take this hit. So this is going to deal 18 damage twice. So that's 36. It's going to channel 2 glass, which is going to evoke this and this. So that's 36 plus 19 plus 9. 19 and 9 is 28. Plus 36. 56 plus 8 is 64. So that would deal 64 damage from casting this. But then I can only malaise for 2. I think I need to do that. So let's get this pen nibbed. This could be skill potion. Oh, interesting. I'm not a Voltaic deck. I could draw. Drawing also seems bad here because there's 3 bad hits. Like the Defy would be great. The double energy would be just okay. Like if I draw 2 and then draw like Refract Berry, I'm just is like woof. Woof. I think I just malaise boost away. I don't want to use this potion though. Okay, let's see. He's gonna do 10. This would do dual cast would do 19 twice. There's no way that I'm killing. Defend boost away gives me 17 or 15 block. That's 17 block. And I could block potion, but then I'm out of potions. I think I gotta chance it and try to draw Defy here. Like Defy or yeah, I gotta chance it. Yep, I drew Berry Refract, which is the worst possible outcome. But I can, okay, so I can -2 strength and give 2 weak and then save my potions. It just, that's such a bad malaise on this guy. But I think that's where we're at. Because it's going to go down to 8. Times 3 is 24. Plus weaken. So 25% of that. -6, it's going to be 18 damage. I'm only going to take 8 off of it. I mean, yeah, that's what I got to do. Right? 18 is way better than 30. Because I'm blocking for 10. So I only take 8. Good news is I think that I can kill here. Can I kill without the double energy? So let's see. Rocket Punch is going to deal 13. It's free, so I'm just going to draw the card. The question is, do I double energy so that I can Ice Lance Uproar? Let's draw the card first. Yeah, we're going to double energy. So we have 8 now. I think Ice Lance actually just straight up kills. I probably should have not used the double energy. Ice Lance, yeah, I think Ice Lance just kills because it pushes these orbs. 19 plus 26 plus 16. 26 and 16, 36, 42. No, it doesn't quite kill. So I want the frost orbs to stick around, so I'm going to refract. And then Ice Lance. Yeah, I should not have done the double energy. I think I would have been able to get it with Uproar. But I end up with these 3 frost orbs and I have, so this is 9 block per turn. And I'm at 65 on the 3rd form here, and he's going to go intangible every other turn. So he's intangible now. I have to deal with 30 damage. So this is like, these are the turns that I was talking about that are just like very scary against this guy. So let's draw a card. Yeah. Angers just don't do anything except, well, what they do is they shuffle more angers into my deck the next time I shuffle. So like 9, 18. Maybe I should have saved the malaise for this turn, but like, I mean, for this form, that was probably smarter of me to do. This only adds 1 week. Like, I think I just block potion this turn. and then I full block this. Okay, attacking for 45, sir. Yep, so let's get rid of some of these cards in my hand. Let's enfeebling touch you. Scrape. Do I have enough room? Yeah, I have enough room to draw the 4 cards. That was a little bit unfortunate. I should have uproared first, because now my uproar is literally hitting strike. I can't quite get it to pen nib, but I can boost away. I can gunk up. I'm at 29 for block here. The kunai is actually like coming in pretty clutch. I'm at 29 for block. He's attacking for 34, so I'm just going to uproar my strike. Take 10. Intangible. Luckily, we kind of get like a turn off here. Do I want to draw these cards? I don't think that I do. Like, I don't think, like, I can draw 3 and get these out of my deck, but like next turn, I want to have the card draw available in a block. So I think I just pass, and I have Pocket Watch on 1, so I'm going to draw extra cards next turn. Like, I can deal 1 damage. Like, what did I just play? Here's where I want my enfeebling touch. Oh, Meteor Strike is insane here, right? Yeah, because then I can dual cast the plasma, which is going to give me 4 more energy. I could bury. I can also just weaken this turn. Let's draw some cards. Let's actually Burning Pact this burn. And here's Enfeebling Touch. That's perfect. So that zaps him down for this turn. Now I can I bury and uproar? I cannot. Draw 2. I think that I've already used my double energy. I have. I can like bury and gunk up. I could also give him vulnerable, and this is going to deal like 90 something instead. Let's draw 2. Okay, here's a zap. I'm afraid about using this to, it's going to take me off of a week. So let's see. I'm just being super careful because I don't want to die here. Pet Nibs on 2, Happy Flowers on 2. This is going to give me extra energy next turn. Let's go for it, dude. Yeah, this deals 100 damage, and then Gunk Up deals 30. I think that was right. I mean, he's at 20. He's at 19. Goes intangible this turn. And I just have to fade this 45 damage. Like, let's draw 2. Gain block. Gain block. Like, these little 1 points of damage actually matter. So, like, believe it or not, this refract hitting twice and then channeling 2 glass, this is gonna hit 4 times. Yeah, I mean, I think I go like this. I'm blocking enough. Yep, and then he dies to glass. So we did it. We did it. We got there. Okay, that was pretty tough. But the deck was tight. Like, we played super careful, and like, beating test subject is about building towards test subject. Like, you can see every card decision I made in Act 3 was based around surviving test subject. Because like, he has those hits where he's intangible and he hits really big, and if you can't block it, like, you just die. The malaise was intended for him. It got me out of that 1 turn, so I didn't take that much damage. But like, I was at 60 something. It allowed me to absorb that hit for 30 because I didn't take damage that earlier turn. Like, I took 8 instead of 20 that 1 turn. Like, maybe I still would have made it if I had made a different decision, but it would have been a lot closer. And every other turn in that fight was based on like just playing around that 3rd form where he goes intangible every other turn. So like, that's what beating test subject is about. All right, hopefully this was helpful. Like, comment, subscribe, all that, blah, blah, blah. There's none of you watching at this point anyway, but if you are, thanks very much.